Guys, welcome back to the lightning talks after lunch. I know you might be sleepy now. Good news is there are very few slides and I will have more time for the demo and questions. So let's start. edX, how many of you here don't know what edX is? Haven't heard about edX? Okay, that's quite a few people. So edX is like Khan Academy, like it's an online site where there are courses hosted by all these universities like Harvard, MIT, so that people all over the world can take these courses and take some quizzes or assessment questions after watching the video tutorials and all that, and get a grade or certificate to finish the course. And these are like valid certificates, and these are useful for interviews and further job opportunities. So this is me. I am the Drupal lead of edX. And edX, the learning management system, it's not based on Drupal. So when you said it's the distribution, it's not distribution of Drupal. It's based on Python. But the edX.org is Drupal. So it talks to this Python site and gets the courses information or the student information and displays to the user. I'll be talking more on that. So we will go about what is edX, how it impacts across all over the world, and open edX. And I will show a quick demo of how it works. So as I said, there are a lot of universities that are stakeholders, and it was founded by MIT and Harvard together, a non-profit, and the other universities have joined. And this is not just those universities, like there is a whole lot of universities, but it didn't fit in the slide, so this is just that. So the impact, like you can see, like there are 2 million users and it's growing fast. There are a lot of courses and enrollments, the users actually taking these courses and completing these courses. And it's across the world, like not just US, but India, Europe, Asia, and others are invested in this. Like all the other universities across the world are having their courses hosted in this edX.org. So another few analytics like different languages, different universities, and classes. So even Google and other organizations are interested and working together on this open platform. So a quick demo. How many of you here have taken an edX course? Please look at it. That's good. So edX, as I said, it's open. So you today can take this whole platform and set up for your own institution. So it's open edX, code.edx.org, and here there are some instructions on how to do it. Like edX platform, you go to wiki and set up the whole platform on your own server and get this ready. So the other thing that was, other organizations are interested in is this move.org. It stands for Massive Open Online Courses. Like Google is also invested in this and trying to build the platform so that they can host these courses themselves. So like people, if some high school or some other school wants to have this whole suite of applications, they don't need to install the whole edX thing, but they can go to Google and just like Gmail or other service, they can host their courses onto their site. Like, I mean, it's still not ready, but that's where it's going. So this is on my local host. I have set up a demo course, and when a user takes the course, clicks on the course, gets the course overview, and a small example would be he would watch a video on some topic, this watching videos, and he can go across the timeline, other videos, and some interactive questions. It's like any other application like checkboxes or small multiple choice questions or true and false questions. And you can check answer. And there are different types of problem solving methods that the teacher can create so that the student can take. It's more interactive. Like I will show, these are the simple things like the multiple choice or other true and false questions. But if you go more complex, you would see more like chemical equations. The student will be entering the chemical equation and check it according to that. I'm bad at chemistry, so I wouldn't attempt that. And it remembers the progress just like any other tool. So it's asking where is kitten. So it's image mapping tool, and there's a drag and drop type problem solving question.
This is in Python, right?
Yes, this is all in Python. So you can pretty much create all these interactives yourself, and I will later show a quick interface of how you can create yourself all these courses and these problem solving questions. And the cool part is the more complex programs, like here is a protein builder. Like, I mean, you can create it, and for a science class, you can make this interactive. So the student, when he's not just answering yes or no or true or false, but he's kind of like a game, getting into it and working with it. There's another science related molecule editor, or MATLAB like electronic code simulator, like you drag and drop resistors. I mean, depending on the question here, people would it's zooming out and in, but yeah. So there would be a question and the student would answer based on this drag and drop and kind of like playing with it. So these are the cool things that you can build with this platform. And you can now go to edX.org and take this course just to see how it feels like. The other part, how to create the course, which I'm going to show, you can get by installing the whole platform in your local site. Let me see. So if I create a new course, it's a cool platform. So you would create a section, let's say the first week. What would you do in the first week of the course? And you can create units within these sections. This is where you add different types of things. Like you can add a video explaining about some topic, and or start a discussion, a forum where students who are taking the course can talk to each other, like a video. And the cool part that I like that I fell in love with this when I saw this problem creation tool. Like as I shown you while taking the course, you can create different kinds of these problems like checkboxes, drop down, multiple choice, and the other complex problem solving thing is the image input thing, or the drag and drop thing, or the circuit schematic builder that I have shown you. Like, you can create the question here and ask the user to use the schematic builder to solve it. And the system will be able to figure out if it's correct or wrong. So the professor need not go through each and every student's report to fix it. The system will be grading the whole thing. And with other things, you can build the protein builders and other, I mean, if you know JavaScript and if you know some programming, the math expressions and the chemical equations that you have seen in the previous demo course. And yeah, as I shown you, that's pretty much it. Like, different kinds of problem solving, and people will be seeing the video tutorials, and after that they will be able to take these problems, and once the system analyzes it, and it can generate a report or a certificate and award to the user.
You guys are using Drupal also.
Right, so that's the whole, the edX.org is Drupal, and when you go to, I guess I'm logged in. So when you go to the dashboard, or when you try to register, it takes you to the courses.edX.org, which is Python based. So, but these two systems talk to each other so that the person can see about the course details, filter about the course, search for the course and all that in Drupal, and he will be taken to the courses.edX.org. There is still more integration that's coming up, like an API to sync these course data between these two systems, or the user profile information that's being shared and all that. Still in development. Yeah, sure.
This is like really different from what I thought edX was. I mean, this is revolutionary. I mean, everyone I know who's doing an edX course talks about producing videos. And
right.
I know this, I mean, they're talking like they're getting elections.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I thought that so too. Like, I mean, when I first seen the studio, the course creation tool, I was very impressed. Like, I mean, like, it's more like creating a game out of it. Like,
How long would it take for him to put together a report?
for Drupal. So, I mean, Drupal, again, you can do the simple things like multiple choice, or like you put a video on how to create a view or something like that. Then you can, like the image input tool, you can show a screenshot of the view and say, where do you click to add a field, or where do you click to add a relationship, or how do you do that? And the system can analyze it and generate the report or something like that. Or it's all Python based, it supports JavaScript and all that, so you can come up with your own interactive tool to support that course too.